Hello, friends, enemies. Mad Laughter at Laughter Mad here again with my show, your favorite comedian, me, not laughing. This week it's Bill Burr, and we are going to be listening to a bit of his that has to do with racial stereotypes. That's at least here in America and probably everywhere, it's a heavily mined bit for comedy, along with sexual orientation, whether you like, cheese on your burger or whatever else it is. So, I've talked about this a little bit in the past, and I'm going to say it again real quick, but I do think that some of these sort of tropes are real easy to get a laugh from, people with, and while they might be good jokes, I sometimes have, I think it's possible to tell a joke that people can laugh at even if they're not in that situation. I think we talked about it last time when we listened to Bill Burr. He had a joke about Arnold Schwarzenegger, which I'm a huge fan. So, I laughed at it, right? Because I could identify with some of this stuff just from knowing Arnold all these years, or knowing about him anyways. And so, I just want to take a look at that today. We're going to talk about racial stereotypes. Maybe the jokes won't resonate at all with me, since I sort of have this thought about these jokes. Although they're funny, they can be funny. They are a little easy, but my mind is open to listen to his take, and I'll laugh if it's funny, guys. I'll laugh if it's funny. So, Bill may or may not have made me chuckle on the last video. I don't know. You're gonna have to watch it and find out. But we'll see what he does on this video right now. Again, it's on racial stereotypes. Comedian's Bill Burr. I've seen him once now for about 7 minutes. You guys have all had the opportunity at the end of the video, if you want to comment, give me some more Bill Burr pieces that maybe are even funnier, and I can try those out as well. So, without further ado, let's listen to Bill Burr talk about racial stereotypes in a funny way. So, Bill, make me laugh.
I don't know. I rented that movie, Pride, recently. Have you guys seen that movie? Anybody see that? It's about the first all-black swim team and the difficulties they had to go through being the first all-black swim team. Let me ask you a question. How many of those white people in evil movies are they going to make? It's like it's all the way down to swimming. I'm starting to run out of white guilt, No, it's like those movies. They started off unbelievable. Started off with Roots, right? White guilt was at an all-time high. I could barely even watch it. I'm like, dude, I got it. My ancestors are evil. Okay, please turn the channel, dude. Please turn the channel. They're still hitting them. Fuck, turn the channel. This is gonna be on all week. Jesus Christ, turn the channel. Then in the 80s, there was like a football movie. Then like Cuba Gooding wanted to be like a scuba diver. Remember that shit? And now it's all the way down to swimming. And I gotta admit, I don't think I give a fuck. I'm not trying to be a dick, but it's a recreational activity. Plus, I've been in pools. There's been black people in the pool. I never saw any white guy trying to fucking prevent people from getting into the pool. It's like they just making this shit up. I'm not being a dick here either, okay? Just to clarify, I just want anybody coming up to me after the show I was thinking it, and then you fucking said it. I'm not saying that I don't think black people should be allowed to put on some Speedos and go for a dip. I'm not saying that shit. I'm just saying these movies, the characters aren't even believable. They always have to have that, the over-the-top, uninhibited white racist character, that guy, he's a guy he's supposed to represent all the white evil, He's like the dude they always have screaming during the movie trailer. They'd be like, they were the first all-black swim team. Get out of the pool! He's got a big vein in his forehead. Just screaming shit, not even looking around, Dude, it's ridiculous. Real racism is quiet. It's subtle. People look around first. Make sure the coast is clear. There's disclaimers dude, I'm not racist, but these insert group name followed by fucked up conversation, right? That's how it goes down. Not just some guy just standing up there, Negro from the pool. You those movies, they're starting to give me a complex. You know, because anytime they do a movie about a group of people that thinks dumb shit about another group of people, it's always like white dudes. So it's like, are white dudes the only ones who think ignorant shit about other people, you know? No Mexican guy ever walked up to somebody from India like, dude, what the fuck is that? Is that like itchy? What do you know? What is it? White dudes the only ones walking around, well, you guys don't eat cows? You a bunch of fags? Well, then why are you wearing sandals? You guys wearing sandals. You guys are fags. No, I'm just saying, you know, just balance the movies out a little bit. Like, just have some of the evil shit that black people say about white people, you know, when we're not around, you know? Like, well, what are some good examples, you know? Like, what I mean, you're hanging out, you had a rough day, you know? What are some of the classics? You know, what, you smell like wet dogs, right? You got headlights or something like that, right? Just slip some of that shit in there. Get out of the pool! Wash your hair, motherfucker, right? Just make it seem a little more... Dude, I'm just saying, it's all the way down to swimming. I mean, where the fuck do you go from there? We do like ping pong? They were the first all-black ping pong team. They're gonna steal the paddles. My daughter's not playing ping pong. You got to go out there and show the white man you're good at ping pong. No, I'm not saying I don't know, it's always just weird bringing this shit up, but no, I'm not saying white people aren't evil either, because I know we're evil. I got the evil in me. I do, that's why I can feel it. That's why I try to suppress it. I try to dress casual, you know what I mean? I'm serious, man. I tried a suit on the other day, I felt it coming up. Like, fuck, man, I want to take over some shit, right? I want to start telling people what to do. I want to go pollute a lake, blame it on my secretary, you know? Dude, I don't like those movies when they make black and white people get along, man. Even those ones seem ridiculous, you know? Because there always has to be, like, some sort of lesson in those movies. Just like, you know, I never looked at it that way. And it's like that never happens, you know? Anytime I've ever hung out with a black dude, at no point during the evening has he, like, tried to, like, teach me how to dance, you know? You know, that interracial footloose moment they always have to have in those movies? And I never go to his neighborhood and, like, try to, like, save a school, you know? How many times are they gonna make that movie? You know that movie? The white person goes into the projects. They just have to make a difference.
The dude yelling, hell yeah.
Again with Police Mike. It's like, did you even need to go see it? It's like, let me guess. She shows up and they don't accept her, right? And she goes home, she cries to her effeminate boyfriend who's wearing sweatpants and he's cooking something for some reason, right? And he convinces her to give it one more chance, right? So then she goes back down there, she starts drawing out their inner beauty. Next thing you know, they put a do-rag on her, she starts fucking dancing. And it's just embarrassing for all races involved. For the love of God, stop making that fucking movie. Dude, the amount of times they made that movie, I would think I would know somebody white who actually did that shit, you know? Just be like, oh, that's Mike, yeah, he saves ghettos. That's what he does, you know? Sit around, I watch Sports Center, you know, he's in the projects every weekend. He's writing his name on the blackboard. My name's Mr. Michael, all right, who threw that? Who threw that? It's just annoying after a while, you know? And it always fucking works out, too. Anytime the white person goes down there, I want to see a movie where it doesn't work out. Like the white dude goes down there the first day, just gets the shit kicked out of him, you know? Just leaving all negative. You can't fucking help these people, you know? Right over there, trying to do something nice. I couldn't get a goddamn word in. There's a $300 prescription.
Okay. All right. That was Bill Burr talking about racial stereotypes. Listen, I think you could tell he got me again a couple times. Now, again, as we talked about at the beginning of the video, you know, I knew, you know, listen, I happen to identify with one of the races that he's talking about here. So magically, I'm able to laugh, be able to identify and laugh at some of this stuff. And I'm, you know, other people can too. But again, I was talking about identity comedy last time. You know, I'm right in this group, right? You know, he started off pretty strong talking about how, you know, we've gone big to small on this racism thing, you know, starting out with the roots and then coming down to swimming. It was funny when he talked about how, you know, he was cringing when they're getting beat up in roots and then it was going to last all week. That was kind of funny because, you know, I can identify with the uncomfortableness of that as well as I think everyone else can. You know, I thought it was funny when he talked about the guy, especially nowadays in 2018 or right now, the guy coming up at the end going, well, you know, you said it, but I was thinking it. So now it's like sort of like a license for him to go out and just like blurt all the racist that he wants to whenever he wants to because Bill Burr has said it out loud. I don't know if that was the point he was making, but I thought that was pretty funny. You know, again, people looking around before you, you know, unleash your semi-racist joke, which I think, you know, we do the look around thing, but it's not necessarily because we might be looking for specific people. Like, oh, I'm going to talk crap about my girlfriend, so make sure she's not in the rafters. So I thought that was funny. Probably the funniest thing though, other than, you know, the very last part of that joke when he's talking about, you know, in reality, he wants, you know, if a dude went down there, he'd get smashed and then like be like all negative about it. I think the funniest thing he did, and I don't know if this is off the cuff or not, so maybe someone can tell me in the comments whether he does this whether he did this at his shows when he was doing this shtick, but when he's talking about he's sure that black people have things negative to say about white people, and then he sort of gestures out in the crowd like he sees a black dude or something and says like, you know, what do you got? Like, can you know, see what do blacks say about whites? You know, like he's like, I don't know if it's the joke or not, but he's sort of challenging the guy. And it, you know, what would have been funny is even funnier is if he pointed to that dude, and that dude had something for him, and like came back with like, you know, wanted something. So that would have been funny. So I thought that was actually probably the funniest part of it all is when he, I don't know if it was for real, but he engaged the crowd. So I thought that was funny. Overall, you know, I think it's pretty good. I didn't lose my SHIT on this, you know. I'm still looking for that one where, you know, I spit take or I can't, you know, my stomach hurts so bad after it. So but Bill Burr is amusing. I definitely think he's amusing. I'm starting to like his style a lot. And again, I think we talked about this before, like the more you see a guy and he's more sucked into his sort of psyche and story you get. So if you've seen a guy numerous times and sort of get who he is as a comedian, I think maybe that helps you laugh more at his jokes. So who knows? Put some more Bill Burr in there for me. We'll see if I progressively laugh more and more the more I watch Bill Burr, then maybe we got something scientific. So Bill Burr, pretty good, you know. He got me. So thumbs up. I'd like to know if anyone is better than Bill Burr, or if anyone has a better joke of Bill Burr's. So is no one better than Bill Burr? Is no one funnier than Bill Burr? Was that the funniest bit that Bill Burr even has? I don't think so, because I didn't laugh so hard that, you know, snot came out of my nose. So, guys, challenge me in the comments below. Show me what's up. Subscribe. Instagram at LaughterMadReal. Twitter at LaughterMad. Email laughtermadreal@gmail.com. Comment below. Tell me what you think about this episode. Tell me what you think about Bill Burr. Tell me what you think about Bill Burr's comedy in this episode. Did you even like it? Was it even one of the best for you? What do you think about identity comedy? So comment in the section below. Challenge me. This is Mad Laughter at Laughter Mad. Love you guys. Keep it up. And we'll see you next time. I'm out.